At the risk of terrifying my audience by saying this, we are getting to the point in the story where shit is gonna start getting a little bit crazy and things are gonna start happening and the gut response is gonna maybe be like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And the fact that it's webcomic time is going to make that worse because there's gonna be like a lot of time you guys have to like sit on certain things that you maybe wouldn't need to sit on in like a movie or like if you were binge reading or something. All I want to say is that before shit gets a little too wacky, just trust me. We're going somewhere with this. But we have to do some wacky shit first. I'm going somewhere with this. This has been the plan for a very long time. I am just going to have to ask you guys to trust me. I mean, like, we've been at this for like 10 years. I know that sometimes it can seem like a big ask, especially if you've been like betrayed by a piece of media before. I am asking on one knee for you guys to just trust me. The next couple chapters are gonna be a little bit scary. And I just need you guys to trust me. It's scary when you say trust me. I understand, but it's also scary when you're going up the hill on a roller coaster. You just gotta trust that you're not gonna fly out of the seat. If you trust me and let me take you on this little adventure, there will be satisfaction at the end of it. But it's gonna be a little bit scary there for a hot second. If it makes you feel any better, fucking Jay wants me to make it worse. I've told him like some of the stuff and I'm like, oh, I don't know, is this too much? And he keeps trying to push me to make it worse. And I'm like, I think that tells me that I'm doing just enough. I trust you to traumatize me. It's like, thank you. Like I said, it's like a roller coaster, okay? The next couple chapters are going to be a little bit of a roller coaster, but I need you guys to trust that the safety harness works. There's gonna be some points where the roller coaster goes upside down and it's gonna feel like it's lasting a really long time, but I'm cooking. I'm cooking, and I hope that I have earned you guys' trust so far. I have a plan. The plan is going into fruition very soon. You have a safety harness. It's gonna work out. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be scary for a little while. Sometimes you gotta put your guys in situations. You really fucking do. I thought we were already on a roller coaster. We are right now. Here, I'm just gonna use the same canvas as Vector here. So the cast-off roller coaster looks a bit like this. The first couple chapters, it's like, you know, it's like, whoa, and then there's the thing in chapter 2. And then there was like, whoa, there's been like some stuff for the last couple chapters. Chapters 11 and 12 is like, whoa! And it's like, oh, that was a really exciting drop. Surely nothing bad's going to happen. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Hey! Hey! Get back here! This is chapter 13. And then chapter 14 is going to be like, ah! And then it's going to be like chapter 15! Well, actually, no, you know what? Chapter 15 is not going to be that steep. The chapters after chapter 15 are going to be kind of steep. So this is chapter 13, and like this whole back section here, I'm gonna need you guys to trust me until like here. Cause there's gonna be some fucking ups and downs. There's gonna be some shit going on in the next couple chapters. Which chapter is the loop-de-loop? It's up here somewhere. It's off screen a little bit. There's a loop in there somewhere. Apologies if that makes you excited and or terrified, but you know, womp womp. I am genuinely nervous about some of the stuff that is coming up in future chapters. And honestly, most of the nerves has come from the formatting of the comic, where you guys are gonna have to sit on some of these pages for a very long time. And you're gonna have to sit in these events for longer than you would if it was like a TV series or a book or something. It's like the problem with webcomics, you know? I love the medium, but webcomic time does unfortunately kill the man. And I guess like one of my other things is, you know, over the last couple of years, Cast-Off's audience has gotten exponentially larger to the point where it's honestly a little bit intimidating and kind of scary. Because, you know, I was doing this for like 8 years with a pretty small but dedicated fan base. And I was fine with that And I was just, you know, making it work. We were running around, we were doing stuff and having a good old time. But I never felt like too pressured by an audience of that size. And now the comic is getting so many more viewers and so many more eyes are on it, which means that so many more people are like bringing themselves into the story and bringing their opinions with it. And it genuinely does get kind of intimidating because you're suddenly getting like more comments from all these people that you had never considered. And there's more people who are casting their opinions on your work, and you're just so much more conscious of all the eyeballs that are suddenly on your work that were not there before. And it gets really intimidating. And there was a period of time, I'm still struggling with it, but it was really bad at one point about a year ago, where I was like genuinely considering changing stuff in the story because I was scared it was too much. Like, I don't want to go this dark because what if my audience doesn't like it? And I've kind of worked past that at this point, but it's still something that kind of echoes around in the back of my brain where it's just like, what if people don't like it? What if you go too hard with this and then people don't like it? And it scared me. I got scared that like people weren't going to enjoy it, that it was going to be too much. And I was like, I am genuinely concerned that the people I've gathered and like the community that I've made this comic for is gonna like turn on me a little bit because they're not gonna like where the story goes. And it took a lot of encouragement by friends that they were like, no, Start, you've made something good. Don't chicken out of your vision for this story just because you're scared of what people might think. You know, it's like genuinely something I've been a little bit self-conscious about. There was a quote that I heard a little bit ago that honestly helped. It's something I had heard a long time ago, but it wasn't something I really internalized until more recently, where it's like, you can't write defensively for an audience that does not love your work. You have to write passionately for yourself. I love the story. I love what I have written. I love these characters. I love the journey that they are going on. I love where it's going to end up. I've been excited about some of the shit that's coming up for years, and I'm so excited for so much of it. But it's just like, you know, there's a pressure now that I was not anticipating. It's just like, oh, I know I love this, but are the people who are reading and consuming this going to love it? And I just have to keep reminding myself that, like, they love this because I love this. I just have to hold on to that, you know?